And we are live with JPML Select English Commentary coming at you from Tokyo.
Pachi, pachi,
I am
pachi,
Garth
pachi.
Nelson. Pichu? What?
Pachi, 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 pachi.
Pachi, clapping, 888, 88888, which is Hachi in Japanese, and that's the joke. They print eights to show that they're clapping.
So
We are
what?
coming at you. Oh, yeah? What?
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
I always think I'm going to ask what we're doing beforehand, and then I never do it. Because we finished a final table last week,
Yes.
so I would think we're going to have a completely new game today.
Yes, we're going to be watching the Wakajishi, the 5th Wakajishi final table. So right now we're going through all the Orai tournaments and the Wakajishi tournaments, the final tables. And we are on 5.
Nice.
So that's what we're watching
Wakajishi,
today.
that's the young guys.
Yep, the U29 men. Exactly.
Totally missed that opportunity. I did.
Yes, we were a little bit too old when these tournaments were created. Even Jenn was too old. Hello,
Too
Vape.
old the
Welcome,
moment.
welcome.
Pretty much the moment I got to Japan.
So I was able to play in the Ranwa, but not in the not in the Orai. But they are starting one for people over 50.
Oh
And,
yeah, I keep thinking I need to pay attention to line so that I can finally play in a tournament when they announce it. Because that's the way stuff works now.
so it's worked for a couple years now.
It's annoying.
Like many years now.
Pay attention to the line.
Like many, many years. Anyway.
Hi.
Okay, so I guess we can just get into it. Oh, I wanted to when I was saying pachi 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 pachi. So what was your like favorite baby talk word that you learned after having a kid?
Favorite baby talk word? Huh.
Or did you learn any?
I'm not sure I did. I don't feel like I know any baby talk words.
Do you know anyo? Anyo dekinno?
Anyo. Is that, I mean, does that have to do with like eating? It's like,
No. You'd
oh,
think so, right?
it's the only thing I could go with, yes.
It's walking.
Walking.
So instead like aruku, instead of walk, do you want to walk? You say anyo suru?
Anyo.
Anyo dekiru, sugoi.
Huh. I did not know that. All right. My new word that I will probably never use with a child again.
Well, you can use it for other people's babies. I also did
Oh,
not
yeah.
learn it until my second child because my first child, I didn't really have a place where I could learn it. There wasn't like anyone around who would use that to my child. They probably used it at daycare because it's like a normal word they use at daycare. But your child also went to an English daycare, so that's why.
You have an 8-month-old nephew.
Oh yeah, you can use it for them, not that. Sorry.
I will appear educated.
All right, and here we go. The 5th Wakajishi. It's Ayaka Matsuda, by the way. Yep. No, not way. Really good. I had a huge last place in my last. I'm not huge, as a tied last place in my last game. But until then, I got like first place and big second places, so or positive second places. I think plus 30 or 40. Yeah, I know. I had one like really bad session. Just like one. I got like minus 200 in one session. All the other sessions haven't been that bad, but that one session, man. Yeah, it would have been better to just get some penalty points. Which is, hmm? What? You have to mention it now? Yeah, you're supposed to mention it before league starts. Hmm? What? Good morning, Ben. Oh, Garth is muted again. Since we moved over here, though. Oh, great.
Ooh, we
Yeah,
totally
this
discovered
guy.
it before we got way into it.
Yeah, basically, Garth only said
Tanaka.
that he recognized Hiro Yamada and Kenji Katsumoto.
And we also shared how poorly or great we're doing in league.
Oh, yeah, we're vying for last place in Armel's A2 league. And for some reason, like, I have sessions where people only play 3 games and then schedule 1 game another day. And it's so weird to me. It's the
Oh,
weirdest thing.
Armel, I see.
Yeah.
That
I,
is a
I
little strange.
I mean, I guess I did one because it went too late, but that has happened 3 times now in this session.
Oh,
No, my minus 200 was in Armel, so not A rolls, it was WRC rolls. And it wasn't quite 200, it was probably like 150 in one session. So we started out with Yusuke Yamamoto as the first competitor.
Tanaka Mon?
Why would that be Mon? I want
I
to
don't
hear
know.
this reasoning.
Isn't that the kanji in the place called Himonia?
I don't think so. Himonia? Where is
Himonia.
Himonia?
It's down the street from me. It's totally not that kanji.
It's it's just a very normal kanji for himonya, like bun,
Uh,
like the bunsho
yeah,
bunkan.
couldn't remember which one was he and which one was Mon.
Okay, so
And it's not he either.
Tanaka's name is very hard to read. Actually, it's
Ah,
Tasuku,
see,
Tasuku, which is not a common.
Tasuku.
Yeah.
That is very unusual.
How much of this name can you read?
Uh, Gu Hara. Isn't that shellfish? Or
Well,
is that tool?
gu is shell generally.
Gubara?
Yeah, it could be.
Cool.
I don't think this person is on social media, actually.
Holy bagoli.
Actually,
Made it to the final table and was all stealth about it.
see if I can get some. Okay, let's
Holy cow,
hold
is
on.
it?
Oh, we know him.
Ah, Takahashi.
Hold on.
He plays in
Let me
North Kanto, yeah?
Yes.
All right. We found the person. Well, I found the person I'm rooting for. Oh, Takahashi. Oh, we're back to Tanaka. Tanaka, not Mon.
Yeah, because I want to. I figured out how I can listen to the sound without making you guys listen to the sound. So
I feel like I can hear a little bit of it.
you can?
It
Oh,
is
you can
bleeding
hear it
through a bit. Yeah.
through mine. Now you
Yeah.
can't, right?
Well, I can still hear a little bit of it. Unless that's somebody else talking in your background.
Huh. I wonder why you could. No one should be able to hear it. Oh, that's fine. I just want to hear. Hi, dude.
We're back to
Kaoru?
Gubara.
Kaibara. It's Kaibara.
Gubara. Kaibara. That makes sense.
And, yeah, not Gu. Kai.
Shellfish. Origin.
Gu has an extra line in it, by the way.
What? Oh. Yes, it does.
So his name is Kaoru, which is kind of like more commonly a woman's name, but it is not. It is not gender specific. Like Kaoru is, I think, a non-gender specific name, but this kanji is often used more for women. So, dude, I got inspired by your story and decided to start a Discord server for Mahjong in Rio. Hopefully, we'll get some IRL games in soon. Yay! That's awesome.
Wow, awesome. Rio de Janeiro in
Yes.
Brazil?
In Brazil, yes.
That is awesome.
There is a big like Brazilian group, but Brazil is a very big country. And
It is. It's going to be difficult to get people together.
no, so there was a group not in Rio. In I think Sao Paulo. And our last competitor is Daisuke Takahashi, who works at the dojo. If you go to the dojo, you can see him.
One of those dudes that just keeps showing up in final tables. Keeps going deep.
He won North Kanto, right? Once?
Did
Last
he?
year? I thought so. I thought he won last year or something. Maybe not.
Yeah, I should be a lot more interested even in people's games that are not mine.
He does play in North Kanto. Right?
Yes, I do believe I have seen him there quite a bit. I look up his name, I get furniture design.
And Garth, now you have to pronounce it Brazil forever. You're not
Brazil.
allowed to say it correctly.
Like a leaf. Basel. Brazil.
You're doing that as a joke, right?
Uh,
Do you actually say Basel?
uh, some people do.
But you do? You don't call it
Uh,
basil?
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you just have to mispronounce words, don't you?
Well, I'm asking if you're mispronouncing it or if that's your actual pronunciation for it.
My pronunciation.
My pronunciation. God. You're saying Brazil and Basel, and then you're actually like going to say, you said
Well,
pronunciation
you're the one
instead of
calling out
pronunciation.
pronunciation. It
Um,
had to be.
can you
I had to
answer
note
my
it. Didn't.
question instead of like
I
deflecting?
go both ways. I go both ways.
But like, are you saying it as a mispronunciation, or are you saying it as
Oh,
like
I've definitely yes. I
okay?
don't think that's the right way to pronounce it.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to ask. It's so hard to get an
Oh,
answer from you.
I do avoid questions, don't I?
I think yeah, it's a lot of yeah, that's a lot of dodging. It's How do you say Bagel?
B-A
Gel.
Boggle. Bagel. Yeah, I can only think of two ways to mispronounce that. All right, and the game is on.
It's still like it has to have been like 15 years ago. And Garth and I are playing Mahjong Fight Club, and I was reading something, and I said, "What does Bellabor mean?"
uh,
And Garth's like, "Belabor." Right. So
Reminds
our
me of.
dealer is Yusuke Yamamoto.
I did have a similar one where I asked my dad once if the word inevitable and inevitable meant the same thing.
Because you had heard it and then you read it as inevitable.
That's the thing when you read it and don't get the pronunciation. Dora is the 5 of dots. 5 of bamboos. And here is one in Yamamoto's hand. First dealer, but not part of an open-ended weight. Kind of a nice hand developing here for Tanaka. Could get a Sanchoku action. 2 green dragons and 2 other pairs.
Welcome, Ling. This is Mahjong.
Kaihara's hand.
We're playing Japanese Mahjong here. This is the final table for the U29 men in JPML. From a few years ago, this is the 5th. I think this year the next one is going to be the 12th, so it's about semi-annual, so about 6-7 years ago. It can't be that long ago, can it? Because this was after COVID.
Yeah, can't be that one.
So it must be 4 or 5 years ago. How are they at 11 already then? It's crazy. Okay.
Kaihara's one away from ready.
You can make predictions of who will win. That is allowed. We watched 2 games today and the final 2 games of this final table next week.
Yamamoto might have been thinking about a 7-8-9 Sanchoku, but with the triple of 9s of dots already completed, it'd be difficult. Oh, Kaihara completing 2 runs that he didn't really need because he was deciding he was going to go for
Pairs, just one away
all
from
pairs.
pairs. And also pairs here 2 away, though. I don't know.
There's another pair.
I dislike locking in the 9 pin and not going for the Sanchoku, personally. Because I think that
That allows usage of the Dora. And Sanchoku, yeah.
Might have wanted to get rid of one of the other pairs, possibly. But
Kaihara just can't get Tenpai. Here's another Dora. Dora for Takahashi. Oh no, just through the 8.
yeah, if he had been going for the Sanchoku, he would have still had that 8.
Kaihara just can't get to Tenpai.
Sanchoku's mixed sequences.
This makes the weight in the Pinzu open-ended. We'll throw from the pair of birds. Still no Tenpai for Kaihara. But that leaves the door open for Takahashi to get one away from ready. Still no Tenpai for him either. Oh, lots of backfiring. Tanaka will not go for the full straight. And finally, Tenpai for Kaihara Will he reach? Waiting for the 1 of dots. 9 of... He will. Through the 3 of dots earlier, you can see 3 of the 2 of dots. A little bit of a wall. 1 of dots for Kaihara. And if Tanaka gets the tenpai, it could be coming out. That is, however, the only one likely to come out. Continuing to backfire for Yamamoto. He starts to get out of the way.
Another
Virtually
good camera
ensuring.
work. Good camera work is back thanks to it as well, yeah. We can actually see who is discarding instead of whatever was happening last time.
1 away from ready for Tanaka. That 1 of dots could be coming out. 3 of dots. Oh, that's going to... Well, look at that. It does come out after all. No Uradora. So just reach and 7 pairs. 3,200 points. Unfortunate 4 of dots timing for Takahashi, but not a lot of points. Not a huge hole to dig out of at the moment. It's still only the first hand of the first game. Kaihara draws first blood from Takahashi. Tanaka will now be dealer. Starts with a pair of red dragons. Is that a pair of 3? Gets him off to the side, so he's all ready to pwn. Nope, it is already 3. So a nice start for Tanaka. Still 2 away from ready, but he's got a completed triple of the dragons, so he's already got a Yaku. Here's a Dora for Takahashi. Dora is the green dragon. Could see movement towards a half flush for Tanaka, although one of the easts has already come out. Here's another pair for Takahashi. And here's a completed run for Yamamoto. A nice one, too, because it's the edge weights. Oh, all right. No more of this half flush talk. Completes the run in the bamboos and maybe thinking about a 2-3-4 Sanchoku if you can get something to glom onto the dots. It's not it. Really probably looking for a pair to then reach Tanaka. Another Dora for Takahashi. Surely we will see a pon if it comes out. May see the south tile first. An extra 1 of dots. Oh, here we are. Still 2 away from ready. Lots of pairs, but a completed run. And there's the pair for Tanaka. He will reach, waiting for the 5-8 of cracks. That will probably slow down Kaihara. Tanaka is the dealer. So that would be slightly more fear-inducing. Takahashi does have a bit of a Chobu hand. A hand worth pushing. If he gets there, he is probably going to push. Still no tempai. Seven of cracks tempai would be a bit of a disaster for Takahashi. He keeps pushing. He'd probably end up throwing that 8 of cracks, waiting for the 9.
Okay.
Kaihara starts to get out of the way. Beginnings of a fold from Kaihara. Ooh, this is... oh, that's not the 4. So Yamamoto keeps safe. Yamamoto looks like he's probably folding. Still pushing. Takahashi. Yamamoto is fully giving up at this point. Full fold from Yamamoto. Takahashi just cannot get tempai. More and more of the 5/8 of cracks going to Yamamoto. See another 8 here, another 8 here. So there are 2 5s and 1 8 still left to be drawn.
This is before we got the weights on the overlay as well.
All right, now we have a different E Shanten, one away from ready for Takahashi. There's still one daughter floating around out there, I think. If the daughter comes out from Tanaka, I think we'll see a pawn. Still no tempai for Takahashi, and here's another of the 8s. So we're down to 1 each. Oh, no, wait. No, we're down to just 2 5s. There's still 2 5s of cracks. That's not it. Still no Dora. Where is the last Dora? And there is Tempai. He will reach, waiting for the green dragon and the 3 of dots. There is still 1 green dragon left to be drawn. Here's one of the 3s of dots. Oh, so close. There is one last 5 of cracks. I think there is only one more 5 of cracks. Oh, and there's the Dora. It will not be coming out from Tanaka. So I think we will see. Last discard here. Kaihara needs to find a safe tile. I think he will be able to find it. Certainly won't see Dora. There's no reason to imagine that the 5/8 of cracks might be safe. And Tanaka and Takahashi finish ready. So Tanaka will continue as dealer.
Okay, description is fixed. Thank you, dude.
Red dragons again for Tanaka. Only 2 of them this time. Also 1 east. He'd love to get another east to add some possible value to his hand. Well, here's a nice starting hand for Kaihara. 2 completed runs, one of them including the Dora. And 2 Dora for Kaihara. I think we'll see a pawn of the red dragons as soon as it comes out. 1 away from ready. Kaihara with a very fastly developing hand. Here's an open-ended weight in the bamboos. And there's that pon we were talking about. So still 2 away from ready for Kaihara. A very nice start for his hand. Only 3 draws in. And Yamamoto is pushing. Here's a completed run for Tanaka, and I think he's 1 away from ready.
Okay. Maybe people
With
will
those
stop
2
bothering me
Dora.
now.
So Yamamoto pushing. He needs a green dragon to get to ready. Well, to get to any value, actually, first of all. Here's another outside weight, or gut shot. And that's Tempai for Tanaka, waiting for the 5-8 of dots. Very quickly developing hand. He's got 2 Dora, some nice value. And Takahashi's in a bit of a bind. If he pushes, he is likely to throw a winning tile to Tanaka. That completes a run. Doesn't need to throw the 5 of dots yet. But having thrown the 7 of dots, he will not need the 8 if he draws it. Kaihara still 1 away from ready. Oh, Dora, that's going to change the calculus. So now waiting for the 3-6 of dots and 3 Dora, a much more valuable hand. You can see 2 of the 3s here. And we might see some pushing. Those Dora are all hidden. It's hard to know that he has a hand full of Dora.
Yamamoto's Tempai,
Daisuke gets
6-9.
gets the Tempai, gets that green dragon like he needed.
That's Yusuke.
We say hi. Oh, Yusuke.
It was Yamamoto.
Takahashi.
No, Yamamoto.
Oh, okay.
See? Yamamoto.
Oh, Yamamoto. All right. Oh, Yamamoto was the one who was doing the green dragon trick. Okay. So that saves some points. Tanaka with a big hand, but doesn't get to complete it. Big possible points for Tanaka. Crushed by quick cheapo from Yamamoto. And that'll move the dealer to Kaihara. Here's a couple pairs of value tiles in Takahashi's hand. Here's another pair of value tiles for Tanaka. Here's an open-ended weight for Kaihara. Takahashi probably thinking about moving towards a half flush. He's got the 2 value tiles he'd like to pawn. Tanaka doesn't take the pair. That would have been a 4th pair, but he goes to the Jenn school of 7 pairs hate.
It's more like a movement.
Here's another outside weight in the bamboos for Kaihara. He will take it. And we have some movement. Yamamoto keeps up with the calling for tiles. And to end people's turns as dealer quickly. That sends a Dora to Kaihara. Kaihara is dealer. get rid of the gut shot in the Manzu, but that opens the door for Takahashi to take his first Manzu. Still looking for the value tiles. I think it was the East and the White Dragon. Oh, backfire. Just threw that 8. And was cheated by Takahashi. There's an open-ended wait for Tanaka. Takahashi Tsumogiri with the red dragon. Might have added that as a safe tile, but perhaps also thinking, don't want to super call attention to the fact that I'm going for a flush here. So throwing those.
Is he hedging an outside hand? Like, did he
I
cheat a
see.
7-8-9?
Could be doing it that way, yes. Maybe he's also, yeah, if he is thinking that, then yes, maybe that's why he's thinking if he got Dorda, he would want to use that. But he goes for the flush. One away from ready.
Is that a die? As a pawn, okay.
I think it has to have been a chi, no?
He had 2 4s.
Oh, 2 4s? Oh, okay. So the flush is still a bit hidden, perhaps. Not obvious, because they are middle tiles called.
So, right, so like, he was 2 away from an outside hand with a Dora, and also 2 away from a flush with no Dora. They're both worth the 2 Han. So he's hedging, that's why he's hedging both, I think. Either way, he'd have to discard 2 tiles for Tenpai. So he just kept them till the very end. And I think he had that 1 3 4 4 shape, and he pawned the 4s.
Kaihara seems to be giving up. Not a lot of value in his hand, so probably figuring it's about time to stop feeding Takahashi. There's another pair for Kaihara. Just continues to give up. There's Dora. It comes straight out from Takahashi. That'll probably convince people that he is already ready.
He wasn't trying to use Dora. Why? I don't know. Why did you say Dora for his hand before when he had the 7-9?
If you were thinking like the outside hand, like maybe he's thinking, if I draw Dora, I want to be able to use it.
I don't think that was the case because he had already discarded the 2-pin.
Oh, right.
So I think it was just
So,
outside or flush. She just wanted at least 1 extra Han, maybe 2.
So Yamamoto keeps pushing. Might have been concerned that Takahashi was already Tenpai, but as it turns out, he is not.
Now he is.
He is now, in that moment.
Still just a 3,900 point hand. No matter which way you slice it.
Still not Tenpai or Yamamoto. Green dragons.
Yeah, Mochi Mochi with the green dragons.
Not coming out from Tanaka.
There's a Dora again. 2 Doras. Yeah, he's discarded.
White dragon will not be coming out from Tanaka, and I think here also the white dragon and the east will not be coming out from Kaihara. So there is only 1 east left to be drawn. Still no Tenpai, but we get the swappy Duppy from Yamamoto. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. Not going to go for it. 7 of dots comes right out, but not useful for Yamamoto. And he gives up, draws a crack, and says, yep, I bet Takahashi is Tenpai. I'm not going to throw him any more cracks. One east left, and no more draws, I think, for Takahashi. So this hand will be ending in a draw. Does end Kaihara's turn as dealer, and Takahashi will take over as dealer.
A half outside hand? Do you mean Chanta? I don't think anyone got to Chanta.
I think that's what Jenn was talking about earlier, that perhaps Takahashi was hedging. That's why he left the 7 and 9 of bamboos as late as he did.
Hedging and camouflage, I think. And a tile fell off the wall, so Fujiwara will put it back, and nobody will be penalized.
Oh my god, did you hear like the new penalties now for let's see, what was the thing that they announced?
For the Rinshan falling off? Or being
No,
shown?
if you take
3 tiles.
as Oya, if you take 16 tiles, instant chombo. And I guess so it used to be just a do-over. And I was thinking, God, that seems a little extra harsh. And then the explanation that Tadashi Yoshida, right?
Yes.
The explanation he gave was that obviously we don't imagine that people would do this kind of thing, but just in case, people might be drawing their tiles and they think their hand is crap, so they're like, oh, screw it, I'll just draw 16 tiles here, and oops, I guess we gotta redo the hand now. Like, really? Can you imagine anybody actually doing that?
Yeah, because I've seen how people behave at Judansen.
Really?
Oh my, Judansen is like the biggest
Cheap
angle
fest?
shoot. No, it's no one just cheating, but like the clock went off, but there was no announcement, and they waited to roll the dice. Like they just wouldn't roll the dice so that there was no extra hand, even though they were supposed to. That was one of the things that got the rule changed to when the hand is over, then the next hand has already started instead of when the dice are rolled. Because that was a huge angle shoot. And then that one where the player pwned and one player didn't hear the pwn. And then when the judge came over, the other two were like, oh yeah, we totally heard it. And and I don't see how it's clear that they definitely heard it. It's really just he said, she said. So like one person pwned and then the next person in line to draw didn't hear it, and so they drew and discarded. And that became a chombo because the other two players said that they heard it. And that's just like, it's so easy to just use it to your, okay, we get to get that player a chombo if I just say I heard it.
Huh.
Like they said they heard it, but they didn't try and stop the person from drawing.
Yeah, like what kind of sportsmanship is that?
Well, so I don't know. I don't know if they, I mean, there's no way to tell if they actually heard it or not. And if you, I did a whole thing about this on my Twitch on a stream, and I have the video that I was going to edit later, but now it's kind of too late. But like, if you've ever worked in a Mahjong parlor, then you are very used to stopping customers from doing that. Like, there's a bone, don't try.
Yeah.
And I think maybe it might be because the younger generation hasn't actually played that much live. Maybe they don't have that stopping skill. Sounds like an ish you, not an ish me. So I would believe that someone might do those 4 tiles, but although still, chombo does still seem harsh. It should be dead hand.
Maybe
I
just a
think.
Garthe Hoki.
Yeah.
Although I guess it does somewhat ruin the game a little bit, because if he sees the portrait, they did say that if you just touch the tiles, it's not actually chombo. But if you've actually drawn the tiles and like you've seen them, then that's the chombo.
Yeah, it still seems like it should be a Garthe Hoki.
Because yeah, I mean, once a Garthe Hoki, you can just put them back. Well, I don't know. I guess you could still. It's knowledge that you have that might give you
You
hints
can't
about what
win.
to discard later. Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
win, but like,
but
I don't know,
that's such a very small like
small amount of
advantage.
information. Yeah, it
And it's
seems harsh to
probably
me
going to
too.
be useless by the time someone's Tempai.
Kaihara gets a win, dodges a bit of a bullet, because that was 3 Dora for Takahashi, who was dealer. Could have been major points for Takahashi, but he too cannot execute on his large hand while dealer.
Local tournament
And
not
we will
long after
move.
it started, I forgot to draw my con replacement tile and was short for the rest of the hand and definitely tried to hide that. That is now just a Garthe Hoki. It used to be. It was not Chombo, and then it was Chombo, and then now it's not Chombo again. For Shohei.
Time we have 2 Dora in Kaihara's hand. It is the south round, beginning of the south round. So if he can pawn it, that will be value. Tanaka gets another open-ended weight in the cracks. Yamamoto perhaps looking for Dora to pile up so he can get value in his hand. An early chi, a bit aggressive, but will it pay off? Still no third Dora for Kaihara. And there's the fourth Dora. Fourth Dora goes to Tanaka. He is not dealer. And currently not a lot of value in the hand. I think he might hold on to that Dora. Yamamoto continues pushing towards a half flush. There's another pair for Kaihara. Maybe he'll change direction here and move towards all pairs. Here's a completed run for Tanaka. Might we see Dora after all? Here's a completed triple for Kaihara. Still 2 away from ready, though. 4 of bamboos is least necessary, but he throws from the 9 of cracks. Completed run for Tanaka, now 1 away from ready. Dora could come out from Tanaka, perhaps. Kaihara moving towards all pairs. And that is Tempai. Not a lot of value. Could wait for the 6 of dots to get Sanshoku. We do see the pawn. Still no Tempai for Kaihara. So Tanaka waits quietly. Here's a pair of white dragons. Tanaka continues to push. Kaihara kind of shot himself in the foot by throwing the 2 of bamboos from a completed triple. And that sure is hurting now. Further away from Tenpai than he could have been. Yamamoto just can't get to Tenpai either. Still 2 away from ready. No improvement for Tanaka, but he can continue push. He doesn't know it, but surprisingly, Kaihara is quite a ways away from Tenpai.
Everyone. Except for Tanaka.
Now, finally, 1 away from ready, Kaihara. And actually, as it turns out, with a similar group that he had from before anyway, we will not have movement towards Sanshoku. The 5 of dots did just come out. Still no winner for Tanaka. Got to be a little worried about that Dorapon, but he will continue pushing. Still no Tenpai for Kaihara. May just get...
Change the Tenpai now.
Can change Tenpai to just...
safer.
Yeah. No Tenpai for Kaihara. So this will probably end the hand. Excuse me. Yamamoto is not Tenpai. Tanaka is Tenpai. So he will hork the dealership.
That's a weird word.
Pork?
You said pork with a P?
I said hork.
That's what I thought you said, but that's also a weird word.
Oh.
The second time you said it, it sounded like you'd P.
It's Bob and Doug McKenzie.
No idea what that is.
Strange brew.
I haven't seen that.
It is very silly. I think I might be surprised if any of our viewers had actually seen it. Anybody out there ever see Strange Brew?
It's something that I should have seen. Definitely watched those kinds of movies a lot, but I didn't see it before I came here, and it's not the genre that is common to find in Japan.
It is pretty old. Tanaka gets a completed triple of East. He did have to opponent it, so he opens up his hand. Would like to put some points together. We've had very little movement, actually. Second hand of the East round, and
South round,
we've only got
even.
The South round, yeah. Second hand of the South round. So we're 6 dealerships in, and we're barely 5,000 points from last place to first place.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a... the question was, can we show this on YouTube? There's lots of things Garth says that we can't actually say on a YouTube channel that is not our own. And then Vape says we can't. That's why Garth is always muted at the start of the stream. Jen has to work magic to get his audio on stream. I have to sneak him in because he's been banned, actually.
Yeah. A lot of trickery to actually hear me. Home from Takahashi. He would like to end this turn as dealer. Oh, actually, he has 2 Dora. He's not just trying to get there quickly for no reason at all. He's got some value, but this is going to be Tenpai for Tanaka. He'd like to hold on to his turn as dealer, waiting for the 4-7 of dots. There's also 1 away from ready for Kaihara. Everybody Everybody's hands moving along pretty quickly, but Tanaka gets the tenpai first. Here's one of the sevens that Tanaka wants. It is right next to Dora, and Kaihara will start to think about folding. Takahashi's one away from ready. This completes a run, and tenpai. So waiting for the 3-6 of bamboos. Several of them over here in Kaihara's hand. One of them in Takahashi's. Tanaka probably in a little bit better shape weight-wise. Kaihara probably giving up. That does mean that Takahashi will have a hard time getting bed tiles unless they come out from Tanaka or Yamamoto first. And Kaihara just follows suit. Kaihara drawing another of the 3-6s that Yamamoto wants. Nine of dots right around Dora, but Yamamoto will throw it.
Yeah, it's definitely the opposite, dude. Dude,
Still no tenpai.
meant to say it's better to die at no 10 than to live in Chitoi Tenpai.
So Yamamoto changes his weight.
Garth did not even hear what I just said.
What? You said exactly the same thing?
No, I did not say the same thing.
It's better to die in tenpai than
Die
to
in
live.
no 10.
Die in no 10 than to
live
in Chitoi.
Chitoi Tenpai.
Chitoi tenpai. Yes. Sure.
Oh, wait, what? It's not better to die at Chitoi Tenpai. Dude, work on that.
They took wrong tiles at the beginning, it looks like. But they
no
just
chombo.
do over.
So I was so sleepy on Sunday at League that I conned the East, and before I discarded, I was just like staring at my hand, like, how am I gonna score this? My brain is not awake enough to like my brain is just at capacity because I've been so busy, and I'm just like there's no way that I can calculate anything this high. And it was a really easy score too. So I stared at it for a while, and I was like, well, I probably won't sumo. And then it's like the weirdest thing. I was actually sumoing on Sunday, and I'm so not used to that. So then I was like, 1,000, 2,000, and the person to my right just shook her head like, mm-mm.
Another
Like,
outside tile. We are.
you're not listening to me.
I know, but we got a koshi forming here. They did have a poem of the white dragon. So, sorry, I was just a little excited about koshi. There is, however, only one white dragon left. But
Did you hear it so far? What I said?
About yes, you were super tired, and you couldn't be bothered to score.
I wasn't being bothered. I really stared trying to score that. I was totally trying to be bothered to do that.
I did sort of do a little bit of that myself when somebody conned, I think, East And then I threw the winner, and I was like, 3,400. They're like, nope, 68.
I said, no, I had the 70 fu fine. It was the Tsumo with the 60 fu. So I was like, 1,000, 2,000. And she's like, I'm like, oh, 2,000, 4,000, 2,000, 3,900. It only took me 3 tries. That was my only mistake, like the whole day for anything, like discards and decisions, but my brain was just. Do you ever have that where your brain just feels so like out of gas that you can't think of anything?
Yes, that's a pretty regular occurrence for me, I think.
I was just, I just stuck on the side of the highway and no gas. I couldn't like calculate anything in my head.
Tanaka is Tenpai, but no Yaku. White and red dragons have been palmed. Here's Tenpai with a Yaku. I don't think we'll see a reach. The very expensive hands out there. Still one each of the white and red dragons. Yamamoto will hold on to the green dragon, imagining that maybe he could also get Yakuman himself. We can see 2 of the green dragons in Kaihara's hand.
It's always so sad that first Kokshi give up discard. Green dragon
Could
just release by.
still possible.
It's not a
The white,
give up, but
yeah,
the
the white
7
and
p.m.
red
Now it's a
dragon.
give up. There it is. That's the sad one.
Oh,
Everybody shed a tear.
oh.
Shed a tear for 13 orphans.
Yamamoto is Tenpai. Oh no! Oh god!
There's only 10 orphans in this
Ah!
case. Could
Oh
have
my god!
just
If he draws the
discarded
red dragon
the
next,
south, right? There's no reason that it had to be 2 green dragons in a row.
yeah. Oh,
But it's kind of difficult to like hold that line. Once you have the like give up mind, then it's very easy to just give up and not hedge anything anymore, you know? Like it's
although yeah,
one of those like Nishikawa, one of his that's one of the things that's really like enjoyable about watching him play is that he's never actually giving up. Everything is Mawashi, and then he comes back and wins like a huge hand, like very late in the hand, like turn 14 or something. And I think it's really hard to have that much discipline so that you're still like seeing a path to Tempa even when you're technically folding.
taking the long way around.
Exactly. Exactly, Vape. Shed a tear for the orphans. That sounds so bad out of context.
So Tanaka does get to continue as dealer, waits quietly for his winner, and it pays off. We are no longer 5,000 points apart from first to last place.
Yeah, the first like real gap in this game. Score gap.
A few continuances has allowed Yamamoto to put some distance between himself and the field. Kaihara with an interesting hand. Could go for the flush or could just keep going straight ahead. Yamamoto will upgrade to an open-ended weight. I wonder what kind of pawns we might see from Kaihara. Completes a run for Yamamoto. He'll keep going straight ahead. Still no tempai for Tanaka. Still no flushiness for Kaihara. We get the extra wide 2, 3, 4, 5, and he will at least hold on to it. There's a third east. Does he move towards the flush? Nope. No white dragons yet, but he does not want to go that direction. So tempai for Takahashi. He would just like to end this turn as dealer from Tanaka. That's tempai for Kaihara. He's waiting for Dora. So a surprisingly small value hand for the way it first looked. Got a little bit of a battle between Takahashi and Kaihara. The final two players with dealerships. Assuming, that is, that Tanaka gets out of the way. Not of value in the hand, so he begins perhaps to start folding. Dora, can Takahashi get out of the way? Obviously, if it hits, it's going to be expensive. He throws it, and
Is that expensive?
Dora also. Reach Dori Dori. I think it's actually 50 fu too, right? So all the way up to, wasn't it 6,400?
64. It's pretty big, not like massive. Probably, maybe like, oh, okay, only 64 is maybe a little bit relieved, actually.
Yeah, given how it could have turned out as a full flush, or a half flush. 3 continues is also, so 6,400 all the way up to 7,300. Just a bit off of a Mongon value hand.
These are WRC rules, so Mangon is like when we were watching A rules, it's like 5,200 for A rules, I think. It's pretty big.
So Kaihara, big hand there for Kaihara. Catches a break. Takahashi tempai and continues pushing. An ill-timed Dora for Takahashi. Here's another pair for Kaihara. That's the pair he was looking for. Reach! Waiting for the 147, I think, of cracks. Extra wide weight. It's only a matter of time until he wins this hand. Although, wow, oh boy. 2 each of the 4 sevens here in Yamamoto's hand. If he can play some defense, he will be single-handedly stopping Kaihara from drawing.
And I think when you have that many of the same suji in your hand, you definitely look at it side-eyed.
It'd be dangerous.
I'm gonna think twice about discarding them when you have that many, especially against a reach.
That's Tempai. 2 Dora for Tanaka. He will push. Wow, the 4-7s just keep going. To Takahashi. Not Takahashi. They keep going to Tanaka. No, that's other Yamamoto. Sorry. Yamamoto is the one who keeps collecting 4-7s of cracks.
That's a good draw. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 shape. The only way that I'll ever like aim for Ipeiko.
There's that Dora for Yamamoto. Does he feel like he can push? No. It's like a fold. And here's another one of Kaihara's winning tiles.
So how often do
And
you keep like a extra tile thinking that it might become an extra tile to a sequence thinking that it might become Ipeiko?
Pretty long, I think, because I'm always extra time for Ipeiko.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking you were talking about Chi Toitsu, which I aim for too much because I'm always dreaming of Su Uncle.
Okay, I'm not
Oh,
talking about that. So
I hardly get there. Because otherwise, I don't think I'm going to keep an open-ended weight. Obviously, yeah, I'm not really. I don't think about double runs very much.
yeah, I almost never do, but it's something that comes up a lot when people are discussing hands. And I was doing a study session with Moriyama on this past weekend. I was like interpreting for him, and somebody also mentioned it, and he's like, that's not a yaku that you aim for." I was like, yeah, I never aim for that, but I do hear about people like talking about hedging it a lot. And I don't think I ever even hedge it really. It's just not part of my plan unless I need a very specific score, and that's like one of the only options to get that extra Han. Hello?
Hello. I was yes, I was just waiting to note that Kaihara has taken the lead.
Okay, so you aren't going to respond to me again.
Well, because I just don't. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm on the same page as you. It's not something I'm thinking about.
That's a good response instead of just like letting me finish talking and ignoring me and then
I wasn't ignoring you. I was just like, I'm not sure what I have to add.
you can just agree with me. Is it so hard to agree with somebody?
That
It's
is
like,
difficult.
yeah, it's like you have an
Seeding feels like
affliction.
seeding territory. Another
Affliction
Dora
to agreeing
for
with
Takahashi.
someone.
Yamamoto is also one away from ready, and I'm having interesting the old Sanchoku versus speed quandary for Tanaka. He gets the Sanchoku. Sorry, Sanchoku versus the full straight.
No, dude, you're absolutely right. Shapes like the 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Then you're gonna start thinking about Ipeiko. When I have 4, 5, 6, 6, I'm never thinking about Ipeiko. Garth is real honed in on the Mahjong today. It's like this affliction of like, I don't know. I think it's something subconscious.
Yamamoto just missed the one of dots. Oh, no, Yamamoto. Tanaka just missed the one of dots. Ooh, the 4 of dots. This is a cheaper tile, and it does come out. So the cheaper version, the winner, and no extra points for Tanaka.
But that's not really what he's aiming for at this point. He's mostly trying to get the dealership to move.
Yes. Does nearly catch up to Kaihara, I think. They might be just about tied. Last hand of this game, Takahashi is the final dealer. Be looking to make up some of the ground he lost earlier. Gets a couple red dragons. Can't quite see Dora at the moment. We'll see Dora is the 3 of cracks. Some outside hand possibilities for Yamamoto. So a very close game between Tanaka and Kaihara. Any win puts either of them in first place. There's a completed run for Takahashi. Nice. In the side weight. Yamamoto gets another pair of green, or he gets a pair of green dragons with another green dragon. He might be aiming for just saving third place. I think we might see a quick pawn from Yamamoto if he can get it. Could still be aiming for the outside hand, though. Tanaka's hand is not great. May pawn the white dragon first chance he gets. A bunch of gut shots for Tanaka. Pawn? No pawn. Wait, did I forget who has... Yes, Takahashi has 2 red dragons, and he is not going to pawn there. Interesting. Takahashi.
Just 2 red dragons, right?
2 red dragons, yeah. Takahashi lets the first red dragon go by.
I mean...
Yes,
he is dealer, but... Okay, he's gonna have to pawn the second one. Everyone is just...
Here it comes.
Yeah, Kaihara and Tanaka definitely just want to end it. There's the second red dragon he's pawning. I think he was hoping for something, at least to maybe have a pair in the hand before he pawned. But he was his hand.
Yes, he was
Ishanten.
Really hoping to get to Tenpai organically.
Well, I think he wanted at least to have a pair in the hand before he pawned, instead of like ending up with a possible Tonki way at the end.
So it slows him down, lets some other people get ahead. And now I think we have Yamamoto thinking about a chi for the 789 Sanjoku. Lots of tile trading. What is this, American Mahjong? Still no pair for Takahashi. And Yamamoto. Is that a slide? Yamamoto giving up?
Which one are you talking? Which discard are you talking about?
Well, he threw from the. He had a 2-3-4 of cracks, and he threw from it. So giving up on Tenpai there. Looks like we got Kaihara at Tenpai. Yamamoto fully giving up and just hoping that somebody else wins, saving him Third place. Still no tenpai for Takahashi. Still no tenpai for Tanaka. Kaihara pushing. Depending on how Takahashi gets the tenpai, that 7 of cracks could come out. Not from Takahashi. So Takahashi's tenpai waiting for the 4-7 of bamboos. Gets lucky to get tenpai not having to throw the 7 of cracks. But has to throw the 4 of cracks. So Kaihara snags a cheapo to secure the win. Saves Yamamoto in third place. Seals the deal for last place for Takahashi. All right, we'll take a quick break.
Yes.
And come back.
We'll get the screens going and everything.
Come back with the second game of this Wakajishi final table.
Yep, don't go away. Garth might even let me talk, or listen to me talk, and then in the second half.
I might do that. I should do that. And we are back with the second game of this fifth Wakajishi final table. Kaihara snuck off with a small win, just edging out Tanaka for first place, Tanaka in second place, and Yamamoto just edging out Takahashi for third place, and Takahashi in a strong fourth place. Not the kind of fourth place you want, though.
I
fact,
finally
yeah,
figured out how to make you unmuted before I even changed the
Before
screen.
anybody even talked. Oh, wow, yeah. That's high tech.
I did it.
Our referee for this game you see in the background there is Fujiwara.
Do you know his first name?
Takaharu? No.
Close. You're so close.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to get it.
You sure it's Takahiro?
Hiro. Yeah. I should have been able to get that, shouldn't I?
And it's I mean it's very close for us for English speakers. Like Haru and Hiro sound very similar.
Right? And I am only marginally considered a Japanese speaker. Certainly not thought of that way in this house. So, new seedings. Kaihara in the lead, starts as the dealer. Yamamoto is now in the south seat, Tanaka in the west seat, but Takahashi remains in the north seat for this hand and will be the final dealer for this game also. Here's another pair. 3 pairs for Kaihara. I mean, no. Three not pairs, meaning he is one away from ready with an all pairs hand. No tempai for Kaihara. He'd love for Dora. What do you hope for? Oh, yeah, actually, you don't like Chitoitsu at all anyway, so you're not even hoping for Tenpai, huh?
I do not like it in a boat. I do not like it with a goat.
Oh. Disappointment.
Do not
Decisions.
like it here or there.
I actually would rather be waiting for Dora so that I don't have to make a decision about what stupid time I'm going to wait for that's not Dora.
I mean,
Tanaka has just thrown the 9 of bamboos. Will he end up? Oh, Kaihara going for all triples. Probably won't be using Dora. He's one away from ready with the all triples. If he can get to Tenpai without calling, he may be able to get the San Anko along with that's 3 concealed triples along with the all triples hand. Would bump it all the way up to a Mangan hand. 4,000 points from each. But that would mean drawing all the rest of the tiles he needs. When will we see the timing on the Dora come out?
I mean, I will reach with the Dora Tanki, but I generally am not confident about it.
Indeed. Oh, that's Tenpai. Here comes Dora. And he does have the San Anko possibility, waiting for the 3 of dots. And the 2 of bamboos? 3 of dots and 2 of bamboos, I think. Oh, and the Dora is just a little bit late for Takashi. Oh, wow. Speaking of 4,000 points all.
And it gets the Sananko with the draw.
Kaihara comes out of the gate on a rampage, wins that first game, and says, hold my beer. I'm going to keep going. Big start for Kaihara here in the second game. Instantly, he is 16,000 points ahead of everybody else. So Kaihara takes a page from the Jenn school of 7 pairs hate. It is the right page.
I told you it's a movement. It's undo. Undo is movement. Which is funny to me. Because, like, there's so many things where you translate things literally and it does not mean what you hoped it meant. Like translating things directly from English to Japanese. Because they just have like a more specific word or something. But for some reason, movement is like even
Ugoki?
political movement. No, it's undo.
Undo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Is
very...
that different from like exercise undo?
Nope.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. For some reason, when you say movement, all I can think of is bowel.
Like if we say historical movement or political movement.
Historical bowel.
Okay, dude.
Another pair.
Okay,
For
not
Kaihara.
dude. Garth.
The
Can we keep this like not
relatively
disgusting?
family.
No, just not disgusting.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Like political movement is Seiji Undo. Historical movement is Rekshiteki Undo. And if you have any like disgusting jokes for that, just put them on your own stream. Put them on your own channel. You have a channel. You could totally do that.
I have a channel.
You have a Twitch channel?
You know what Tanaka has is just constant tragedy. Keeps drawing pairs even though he decided not to go that route.
That's what happens.
Kaihara will not go for the triples this hand. It is a pairs situation. Huitsu ba. Is one of the most famous players in the game says. Everybody having a hard time picking a direction here.
I like to translate it as like a pairs board. Personally. I don't know. What do you think?
Works for me. Takahashi waiting for Dora. They're kind of spread out at the moment. We have one each in everybody's hand except for Tanaka. No Dora for Tanaka. So that means there is one out there still. This will probably slow down Kaihara unless he does get to Tenpai waiting for Dora. Yamamoto starting to give up. Still no progress for Kaihara. That'll have him moving towards giving up. Yamamoto seems to be giving up also. However, Tanaka will not be giving up. Needs the red dragon to have any value in his hand. None on the table and none in anybody's hand, so they are still out there. 2 red dragons and 1 south. Who will draw the winner, or who will draw somebody else's winner? Think if they go to the other players, both Kaihara and Tanaka will not be throwing them. Oh, this is 1 away from ready. Still wants Dora. He will not take it. Throws from one of his pairs, and so he stays 2 away from ready. Still no Dora or Red Dragon. Not here either. And the Red Dragons. Oh, the last Dora goes to Kaihara. He would have been Tenpai waiting with 2 Dora. But he's already got a pretty big lead in this game and coming into the game. But also taken first place in the first game. So now Yamamoto looking for a red dragon. Or is he going to look to fold? Could look to get back to Tenpai here with Kinzu. May also be figuring he doesn't need to push here since he does have a turn as dealer coming up. Kaihara is not Tenpai, as he seems not to be. Seems like he's been folding. Oh, he gets back to Tenpai. Nice play, Yamamoto. Plays conservatively, and it still manages to get to Tenpai, saving himself a 1,000 point penalty and getting 1,500 points in return. And the dealer.
When am I supposed to talk?
Whenever. Get in there. Shut me up.
I'm trying. Sometimes there are long pauses in the middle of a sentence, and then wait, and then there's no pause between the next sentence.
Oops.
That's the challenge I'm facing.
Need to take a class. You have classes for commentators?
No, I think it's good. Like, it's a very good filler way of speaking when you're streaming alone. It's very skillful. I've been trying to no, I'm not trying to put a pause in. I just can't remember the word. To perfect the art of complisalts.
Complisalts?
Yeah.
Complimenting and insulting at the same time?
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow.
It's an art form. Like just now. Like, wow, Garthe, your style of speaking is like you're really, really skilled at like filling space for when you're streaming alone without any friends. Like things like that.
Yeah.
It's an art that you have to practice and perfect. Like like somebody, I'm not gonna say who, but somebody said to somebody very close to me, wow, you're like one of those people who is so cute that like you can just get away with anything and you don't have to actually like study or like be smart.
Oh yeah, that is a pretty backhanded compliment.
So I ripped them apart with a smile and lots of complimentary speech.
You have a nice outside hand forming for here, is it? Yes. Nope, not the outside. The outside hand is in Takahashi's hand. Possibly Sanchoku too, I think. The 1, 2, 3. Possibly massive hand. Reach from Tanaka. He gets there first, waiting for the 4, 7 of cracks, I think it was. Kaihara cannot get to Tenpai or Sanshoku. Yamamoto's turn as dealer. He'd like to have put something together here, but not a lot of value in this hand. A lot of pairs could. No, for the moment, he will play safe. Danger. So one more chance for Takahashi to draw Tenpai. And if he doesn't get it, I think, what did I think he was waiting for? He's apparently not waiting for the 4 of cracks. Takahashi now just giving up, trying to find safe tiles. To Tenpai. He's waiting for the 3, 6 of cracks. Misread that. Wait. And this is not quite Tenpai. Still one away from ready for Yamamoto. His turn as dealer. He would like to hold on to that, since that would be a chance to regain some points. But the balance, of course, is also not digging an even deeper hole.
There's still 2 games left. I don't want to get too far behind. Like right now, and everybody's in a position where they can still fight for first place very easily.
So he continues fighting right here. Takahashi says, okay, I'll get out of the way. Yamamoto thinking about taking Tenpai. He will do it. So a couple draws for Yamamoto to get through here to finish Tenpai. No Yaku. So he can't really win except for perhaps on the very final draw. And he will also be throwing any dangerous tiles. Oh, could change the weight here. So he's now free 10.
He completes the hand, but can't win without a Yaku.
Does still play safe. That is not safe. He could have changed the weight again, but didn't think the 5 of dots would definitely be safer. So Yamamoto tries to catch a break, hold on to his turn as dealer. It does not work out. Tanaka snags not only Yamamoto's turn as dealer, but also points from him. And one more time with the outside hand. Got a lot of these outside hands. Starting very early. A bunch of pairs, I think, for Takahashi. Let's see how many pairs that was. One, two, three, only 3 pairs. Not a lot of luck for Yamamoto so far. There is another pair for Takahashi, and he's 2 away from ready with the all pairs hand. Here's another pair for Tanaka. That's 3. This adds an open-ended weight using the Dora for Kaihara. Ooh, a triple of the 7s of bamboos. No longer thinking about outside hand this. And another pair for Takahashi. 1 away from ready. That does away with Kaihara's 1 pair. Now has to find something else to take the position of that pair. Takahashi gets a and there's that pair immediately. Takahashi completes a run, just probably not exactly what he was hoping for. Yamamoto perhaps thinking about a full straight. Little does he know there are hardly any 7s of bamboos remaining. Cash is a 5, so that fills in a gap. Oh no, that's an 8. All right, can use that as a pair. Of course, we already have another pair.
Another pair, but chance at like Tanya.
2 of cracks, yes.
Not
He does throw the 2 of cracks.
sure why it took so long to
Yeah.
with that 2 of cracks.
Maybe thinking about throwing safe or throwing in the towel already. I'm not sure. Yeah.
But like,
Interesting delay.
what? No, like, I'm not even talking about that turn. Like, why did it take so long until that turn to discard the 2 of cracks? Did not look very useful to the hand. It was a long and drawn out farewell.
Speaking of pairs, there's another one, but he will not take it. That's Tempai, waiting for the 7 of bamboos. Might be hoping to switch to a Dora weight for the possible Haneman. Here's Dora, and he will not take it. Were he to be thinking about all pairs? Oh, that's interesting. The 8 of cracks. Not Dora. Really just hoping. Oh, this is Tempai. Interesting. So he's also waiting for the 8 of cracks, but can also win on the Dora indicator, 5 of cracks.
And they're all here.
Yeah.
Yamamoto is hoarding them. Tanaka looks out of the hand. that right? Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there
Oh,
is
never mind.
one.
He's still in. That was an interesting.
Ooh, could get the Son Onko
Okay.
with the 1 of cracks or the 9 of dots. Wow. Last tile, Kaihara gets it. Oh, and gets the Uradora.
So it's
Oh,
Nichi Ipatsu
Kaihara.
Tsuma Ura. Nichi Ipatsu Tsuma. What yaku did he already have? Ura. Dora.
Ura.
To Ura?
I think so. Yeah, I think you had the 2 of dots, a pair of 2 of dots, and
Oh, yeah. Okay. And
I
so
do believe that was the
one regular Dora and 2 Ura, so Haneman.
massive win. Already had a nice lead, and now it's even nicer. You can see his lead for the entire final table has also really strengthened. 50 points between him and the second place player, Tanaka. And already more than 100 points between him and both Yamamoto and Takahashi. So we were just discussing how it was still a game for everybody, but it is less and less so. Kaihara running away with it a bit here in the first round of the second game. Takahashi with 2 easts, but 1 is already out on the table. Two of bamboos is Dora. Takahashi gets 1. Kaihara perhaps thinking about the 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku, adds that 4 of dots to his hand and throws from a pair. Takahashi might be thinking about a half flush. Seems to be edging in that direction. There's a completed run for Yamamoto in the cracks. 1, 2, 3 of cracks. Takahashi will surely be poning east when the last one comes out. A full straight possibility, or the 5-8 Nobeton, the double sort of single tile weight, or he might even still be thinking about the. I don't think he's thinking about the 6-7-8 Sanshoku, but maybe. Takahashi now thinking about the 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. He'll not be going for the flush. Oh, here's that 7. Yamamoto indeed thinking about 6-7-8 Sanshoku. Kaihara will not continue thinking about the 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku. Oh, not Tenpai. And here again, we have that decision, Sanshoku or full straight. Amazing how that comes up so often. Takahashi will throw Dora immediately. Still 1 away from ready. the double gut shot in the cracks for Takahashi. And this is a bit of an improvement. Moving towards the inside hand for Kaihara. Could get the expanded weight there if he cracks. Oops, sorry. But he will not take that. Stay with the current Ishanten. And possibly not Tanyao. Now he will move towards the inside hand. And that's Tenpai. No Sanchoku at the moment. Waiting for the 7 of bamboos and the 8 of cracks. Does have a Yaku with that current setup. Tanyao. And he plays safe. Not going to go for it. Senses some danger. And just doesn't want to take a chance. Interesting move from Yamamoto. And Takahashi will take Tenpai, waiting for the 4 of dots. No Yaku, so he can only win on the final discard. Or draw, and that was not it. So he draws his winner, but just a little early. However, he can still save Tenpai and gets to hold on to his first turn as dealer for this game. Takahashi will continue as dealer and hope to put together a little run.
Yeah, taking their time this time around. Which I think is a good thing for these final tables. It is really like entertaining to watch when they play very quickly. But I like the not like rushing too much too.
Let's give us a chance to follow a little more closely. Not always trying to catch up. Like, what just happened? What just happened? What? Kaihara with 2 easts. Will he push here to end Takahashi's turn as dealer? Tanaka now with 2 norths in the north seed. And Yamamoto will begin pushing. Yamamoto is in the... Oh, okay. Well, they both have 2 of the norths each. So Yamamoto perhaps pushing for the half flush. Tanaka also leaning half flush. We'll continue moving towards the half flush. Ooh, that's a nice fill-in for Tanaka. Could also get the full straight. Ishanten. for Kaihara.
It's maybe Tempai for Kaihara.
Quick win. Waits quietly. East comes out.
Hello, Insersha. Welcome to the chat. We are happy to see you.
So it has been all Kaihara from the end of the last game until now. He's had a pretty easy time of it, and you can tell from the state of the leaderboard, scoreboard. More than 40 points ahead of second place and more than 100 points ahead of the other two. A lot of ground to be made up by Yamamoto and Takahashi, and only somewhat less ground to be made up by Tanaka. Nice starting hand too for Kaihara. Some completed groups. One of them containing Dora. There's another completed group. He's one away from ready. Looks like more points forming for Kaihara. Rapidly coming together hand. A rare useless draw for Kaihara. Tanaka one away from ready. Not quite there yet. Two useless draws in a row for Kaihara. I don't think I've ever seen him so unlucky.
He was pretty unlucky in the first game.
Kaihara.
I thought he... Oh, wait. No, Yamamoto
The
was...
winner?
Never mind.
Yeah, Yamamoto, yeah.
So...
This is Tempai. He'll wait quietly, hoping to upgrade that weight. Four of cracks would move him towards an inside hand. At least then he would have a Yaku. And all kinds of things could glom onto those pairs for an open-ended weight. There it is. Waiting for the 5-8 of bamboos. Upgrades to an open-ended weight in the bamboos. Tanaka Tempai. Can he push? Waiting for the 2-5 of bamboos. He can. No reach. Oh, and now we're one away from ready here. Two, the 4 of dots, certainly dangerous. Tanaka can safely slide. Putting in the 4 of cracks and throwing the 1 of cracks. Does he think it's safe? Still no value in the hand, really. He'll change the weight, so now he doesn't have a Yaku. Waiting for the 1-4 of cracks. could change his weight again to the 3-6 of dots. Oh, but that's d10. He's thrown the 6 of dots.
Yeah, I think that's true, dude. If you are less experienced than your opponents, then reaching is generally your best bet. To put decisions on them and give them opportunities to fold, to make good folds.
Tanaka is just itching for a chance to give up and found his escape hatch. Takahashi had 2 Dora and is probably trying to think of a way to get there. Ends up finding Kaihara's winner. So Kaihara adds to his lead in this, his second turn as dealer this game. And Kaihara will have another turn as dealer. Well, another hand as dealer. And another nice starting hand. Some completed groups. And 2 Dora. Another big chance for Kaihara to just keep sticking it to the other other opponents. A lot of possible value for Kaihara, but 4 draws in. It has slowed down. There's some improvement, an open-ended weight in the cracks. And all the value keeps going to Kaihara. However, there are a lot of 5/8s already in other people's hands. If they can just give up, he is drawing a bit thin. Here's one of the 5s, and here's another 5 and an 8. And I do believe we have at least one more here, or 2 more here in Takahashi's hand. So, drawing a little thin this time, even though he does have most of the Dora. Still 2 5s of cracks and 1 8. This completes a run for Tanaka.
Ipego, welcome.
I don't think anybody has any value to push for here yet. There's another pair for Yamamoto.
It's going to be hard to get value to push with when there's 3 Dora in one Kaihara's hand.
I guess Takahashi does have a path towards Sanshoku with 7, 8, 9, but here you see 2 of the 7s of cracks in Yamamoto's hand. He's not likely to get there. So yeah, we're most likely to see folds here. Although, let's see, 5 pairs. So those remaining 5 8s have not materialized in anybody else's hand. There's another pair for Takahashi, and he is 2 away from ready. Everybody looking to just play safe. Although that is 1 away from ready for Yamamoto. We happen to know that there are very few 3s of dots, 3s of bamboos for him to draw. Tsuji to the winner. Still no 5 8s. Those, oh, there's one finally. Now I think just 2 5s of cracks. Oh, just 1 5 of cracks, sorry. Will he get the last one? He will not. And so this hand will end in a draw.
We have a reach.
There's one more. Wow.
Whoa. That is the winning tile. That's the winning tile to the... is it? Oh, no. Wait. Was it? What was the winning tile? I thought it was 5-8 for some reason, but maybe not. It is 5-8. Oh, phew. Yeah. It's like, I think it's 5-8, but it just discarded the 2, so I didn't mistake that, right? Like it wasn't the fill-in instead of the... Yeah, it was 5-8. I was right. So 5 was the winning touchdown right after the reach.
So everybody dodges a bit of a bullet there.
What are you eating?
Oh, you can hear that? Darn.
Garth thought he was being sneaky. You can't fool me. You can't fool me unless it's something I really don't care about, and then I'm very easily fooled.
Had muted it, and then I thought I was being sneaky.
Is it yummy though?
Oh, it is yummy, yes. Costco cookies.
Oh. Yes, I am not eating cookies this month.
I did get severely reprimanded. Why are you shooting up Manjaro and still eating cookies?
WIC can reach on Haite. I think... for these rules, I'm not sure if you can do Haite. You can definitely do it even if you don't have your own draw left. But what would be the advantage of reaching on Haite?
I cannot imagine.
Just have too many of these 1,000 point sticks in the... You need to get rid of some, or...
Trying to pass somebody some points somehow.
These pesky 1,000 point sticks.
Yamamoto having a hard time deciding what he wants to aim for here. He's got those 2 souths himself, but there are also a pair of them in Kaihara's hand. Probably not coming out. Outside hand developing for Takahashi. There's another pair for Yamamoto. And a completed triple for Tanaka. Ooh, the extra wide weight in the Pinzu. Feigning a tough decision with the 7 of dots. Completes a triple for Yamamoto, but I don't think that's the triple he was looking for. Ooh, that filled in a nice gap for Tanaka. Here's Tempai and the Suji trap on the reach. Kaihara waiting for the 8 of bamboos. You can see one of them here in Tanaka's hand, one in the discards for Yamamoto. Takahashi may find temptation. He's got the nice outside hand. Of course, outside hands are harder to complete. That's Tempai. Tanaka is Tempai, but no Yaku and not a great weight. Waiting for the reach discard tile. Really hoping for his weight to improve. Oh, and the Suji trap works.
It does work sometimes. Because the thing that Suji traps are good for is not for people who are folding, but the people who want an excuse not to fold. And so if you have a hand that's like worth pushing, or it sometimes works if like people run out of safe tiles. Someone folding runs out of safe tiles, but it works much faster with somebody who does not want to give up and is looking for excuses why they can discard certain tiles.
That describes Yamamoto perfectly right there. Didn't want to give up. The 5 of bamboos made for a good excuse not to. And the trap was sprung. So Kaihara continues his dealer. And now even Tanaka has negative points. If this keeps up, we are going to have... I might have to find some other stuff to talk about in the 3rd and 4th games. But let's see here. I think I like Takahashi's hand.
I mean, everyone still does have another dealership after this for this game as well.
Yes, there could be developments. Here's another 9 of bamboos for another pair. In Yamamoto's hand, he keeps getting triples of the 6 of cracks. There's a completed run, and we have the possible full straight forming. Kaihara says, again, hold my beer. Pawns the green dragon.
So hold my beer is when somebody else does something and you try to outdo them.
Oh.
But
The,
the thing is, like, Garth just drinks beer so much that, like,
yeah.
anytime
I've
he does
never asked him.
anything, if he wanted to actually use both hands, he'd have to say that to somebody. So this is just a cultural issue.
Was that Yamamoto getting to Tenpai there? This is Kaihara getting to Tenpai, waiting for the
What?
1 for bamboos.
It was
Yamamoto
not.
is
This is
waiting
not
for a pair.
Tenpai. This is
Needs a pair. Oh,
it's
that's
one away. It's a very wide one away. And if he does get the pair first, then it's unclear if he will actually, like, complete the Tenpai or not. Like, I mean, like, reach on the Tenpai or not.
reach, waiting for the 3-6. Dorda is the 6. Obviously, he wants the 6 not only because it's Dorda, but because. Oh, wow. Insta push. Con! Do it. Service. Con service. It's a terrible idea, but for the fans, do it for the fans. No value in the hand at the moment. But, con, there it is. Let's see the Condora. Paso. Here comes Paso. Oh, no.
Farmon. He's worried about the 7 on reach.
He just threw the 8 of cracks.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I wouldn't even call that a backfire because you'd have to actually get rid of an open-ended sequence for, like, this is way better. But the thing is now, what does he do? And he already has
No reach.
Sananko. Because it's one away from Suanko.
Okay. He does manage to find the cheaper version.
That's what I was talking about before. I said if it's not clear if he'll reach or not if he does fill in, if he does pair up one of them first, because
I missed the Su Uncle.
he already had Sananko as the Yaku, and then so he can win, but he can also try and wait for a Yakumon upgrade, which would be really important in this situation.
It does end up making him throw to Tanaka. Which finally ends Kaihara's turn as dealer. Kaihara with 2 red dragons may just look to end turns as dealer as quickly as he can. Wow, that win really changes everything. Tanaka was well into the negatives, and now just 100 points ahead of Yamamoto. Changes the leaderboard in a hurry. Tanaka now back into positive points. However, still quite a ways away from Kaihara.
It was good content, but dealing in content with a K, Garth.
I'm so slow. Dora for Tanaka. Once again, holding on to the two of cracks, probably longer than Jenn and Garthe have proved. Ouch! 3 of bamboos. Kaihara, like we suspected, looking to end the hand quickly. Calls from middle tiles, maybe disguising the fact that he wants the red dragon. Red dragon can also become safe tiles if somebody were to reach. I'm just noticing we have a couple of lefties on this table.
Two in a row. Yamamoto and Tanaka. League, I was so surprised because there were no lefties on the table. But when we're writing scores, one of the players was writing with her left hand. And I was like,
What?
did did you like change to your right hand for Mahjong like on purpose? And she was like, I didn't know. So I guess she didn't know that she was allowed to use her left hand or something
No way.
when
Wow.
she learned, and then she just like
Kept it that way.
yeah.
Takahashi pots. Takahashi with a nice win to quickly end Yamamoto's turn as dealer.
I get 4 times Mangan for 4 uncos. What do I get for 3 uncos? 3 uncos, you would just get 3,200. Don't even get half of a Mangan. Sorry. So sorry.
Tanaka's last turn as dealer. This game. Instant pawn from Kaihara for the west, which is his seat wind. There's a completed triple for Tanaka.
Yamamoto's second dealership went really fast.
Yeah, that was bad luck for Yamamoto. No chance to put anything together. Kaihara, again, just looking to quickly end turns as dealer. Two away from ready for Tanaka. Here's an open-ended weight in the cracks for Kaihara. Ooh, and a completed run for Yamamoto. Kaihara keeps his foot on the gas. No content. Nor is the white dragon, currently only one of them in anybody's hand. That would be Takahashi. Still two away from ready for Tanaka. Still one away from ready for Kaihara. We now see the con. Yamamoto got the extra gut shot, so he decided to calm there. And this is still not Tenpai. He'll wait for the possible Nobetan. Shanten for Takahashi. One away from ready. Now finally one away from ready for Tanaka. Leaves open the possibility of the Sue uncle holding on to that extra 3 of dots. Just still no Tenpai for Kaihara.
Kaihara has played super aggressive for this hand. Like, I don't know how necessary. Everybody is so far behind him. I don't think he has to.
As yet.
He's stuck with so many dangerous tiles. I feel like.
Yeah, if somebody reaches, he could be in a little bit of trouble. Dora for Tanaka. Does he just keep pushing straight ahead, or does he possibly slow himself down a little? Keep it as a pair. So now it's the switcheroo to 7 pairs. And Kaihara just cannot find Tenpai. The answer was Manzu. Oh.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's really hard to discard the Dora to this board.
Still no Tenpai for Tanaka. We're getting down to the wire here. Reach for Takahashi. Got the wind in his sails, waiting for the 4-7 of dots. There's one immediately going to Yamamoto. I think there's any reason to imagine the 4 of dots is safe. Dora for Tanaka. We got 2 Dora. He would really like to pair up, but yes, the White Dragon did just come out. Lucky timing for Kaihara. And another Dora for Yamamoto. Dora. Could have been Tenpai for Kaihara. And no Tenpai for Tanaka. Takahashi will draw his winner anyway.
That will bring us into all this. It's also going to be enough to put Takahashi over 30k, I think. Right.
Takahashi catches a couple winning hands in a row. At least be second place for this game. And he does have this turn as dealer. Can he put something together? Kaihara with a completed group in the Manzu, but not much else. Jenn says, yes. Takahashi into positive territory. Of course, this WRC rules, so there's no floating Uma.
That's true, but with 25k, he was 0. So now he's at least got something to put on the scoreboard.
And he's only 90 points back from Kaihara. Not much developing so far for Kaihara. Perhaps Takahashi can have a little extra time to put his hand together. There's a middle of the road 6 of cracks. Got the 5, 6, 6, 7 shape. A lot of stuff can stick onto that. There's a completed run for Yamamoto. Kaihara just through the south tile. And looks like he feels that's a good chance to just give up. So after a lot of pushing in the previous hand, Kaihara says, all right, fine, you guys play. He says, I will take my beer back. This is one away from ready for Yamamoto. He's got his tiles interestingly sorted. Oh. This completes a run. Won't be thinking about the 789 Sanchoku with that run. Could have been an open-ended wait for Kaihara, but he was already giving up. Could have the move towards the middle now if we get rid of the 9 of bamboos. Or are we really hoping for the 8 of cracks also works? Oh yeah, Dorta's the 5 of dots. Could throw the 9 of dots early. Already 2 8s of dots on the board. We'll hope for that 7 of bamboos to come in and create 2 open-end waits. There's that stickiness to the 6 of cracks. Takahashi gets another nice open-ended wait in the bamboos.
Some questionable pin-tone holds here.
Oh wow, and the 8 of dots does come in.
8 of dots comes in, but I don't like that 5, 6, 8, 9 shape in the Sozu. I think I would have preferred the bulging shape. Because he had the 3-mon. So it was a 2, 3, 3, 4 shape. And I think at that time there was still only one mon out. I think I would have liked the 8, 9 Sozu to come out at that point.
So Yamamoto does get to Tenpai.
Because when you need 2 7-sos, it's not ideal.
Yamamoto just looking for any win to push himself above Tanaka. And one away from ready, ooh, with a rather large hand for Takahashi. Getting kind of late in the hand here. Can Takahashi get there? Possible Sanshoku and Dora. Still no winner for Yamamoto. Now Tanaka decides to get rid of that. So a massive hand here for, well, all right, Mentan Dora. No Sanchoku after all. Can Yamamoto keep pushing? Five, eight of cracks. He's already got two of the fives in his hand. I think we see one of the eights here. Oh, and the winner goes to Yamamoto. So Yamamoto just playing to not end up in last place. Saves third. Crushes Takahashi's dream of a big hand. And Kaihara kind of running away with it here in the second game.
All right.
And that'll wrap it up for us this Wednesday. What do we got coming up?
Well, the Saikyo-sen team battle will be streamed. We're at the what are they called? The playoffs happening on the WRC channel this week, Thursday and Friday. It's 4 p.m. East Coast time for both days. And we'll be introducing a new sponsor to that stream, so that's great news.
Exciting.
Also, I mean, the M League US Tour, we announced the trading cards that M League designed just for this tour. You can only get them on the tour. They designed two different trading cards. And it's the WRC logo and the M League logo on the back. Super duper exclusive. So this is definitely an event that you don't want to miss. Sort of once in a lifetime. We're working on making the commentary amazing for it as well so that people all over the world can tune in. What else we got?
That is quite the event. Lee, if you can get there.
We'll be back here next week.
With the final two games
Yes.
that currently Kaihara is running away with.
Also, we have a new JPML logo, so I have to change this. I've been getting in trouble for continuing to use this old logo. So I need to change it, but I'm just so busy. I have this one project we're working on that we're going to launch at the tour that we'll announce next week, but it's just taking up all of my time. So look forward to that. Hopefully we can announce it on Friday. It's almost done. It's so close to being done. But you know how the last part sometimes, even if it's not the longest part, just takes the longest because.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we are right now. So I'm trying to finish that up.
The last final hump.
Yes, the last spot in Japanese. Yeah, I think that I don't know. I'm not very good at talking today for some reason.
Hope I filled in a little bit.
Oh, you filled in a lot. I think it was almost like I wasn't even there. So sorry, everybody. But I don't know. I just have so much on my mind with the tour and everything. So hopefully I'll be able to relax a little bit once this stuff is all done. I think that's it for us.
Alrighty then.
Okay, thank you everybody, and see you next week.